Hello everyone, today we are going to solve a problem according to the bearing stresses, and this problem we are going to solve today. Well, let's just read out the question. So in the sleeves shown in the figure 111b, find the minimum bolt diameter and the minimum thickness of each yoke that will support a load P equals to 14 kips without exceeding a shearing stress of 12 ksi and bearing stress of 20 ksi. Well, we have been given the informations that P equals to 14 kips and the shearing stress will not exceed 12 ksi and the bearing stress will not exceed 20 ksi. So in that way, we have to first consider the shearing stress to determine the diameter and the thickness. Okay, so we have to determine actually the diameter and the thickness. So you know that we can determine the diameter from the stress equation, shearing stress equation, and we can determine the bearing from the bearing stress equation. So in the shearing stress equation, we can write that P equals to uh, this shear. Okay, one sec. The sign will be shearing stress into the area. So here the PU is given as 14 kips, so we will write as 14, and then the tau is equals to 12 and the area. So here is the catchy part. So the area will be the total area that is under or acting under the shearing stress or acting on the shearing stress. As we are pulling this out, just imagine that this is bolted on a hinge and we are just considering only this part. So for this, if we actually see that if we put pressure or force over this, then the total shearing area will be twice as the diameter, right? So that's how it will be 2 multiplied by pi by 4 d square. So here we know all the values, just we have to determine the d. So if we calculate it, the d value will be, wait a second, okay, so the value of d will be 0.86 inch. Okay, so we have determined the diameter. Now we have determined thickness. So for thickness we will be using the bearing stress equation, so that will also be like this one, but the difference will be in the area. So the P what we have is 14 kips for this also. So 14 equals to this one is 20 ksi multiplied by area. So the area will be 2 multiplied by dt. Okay, so 2 multiplied by dt. So here we know the value of d. We will put the value of d this. Okay, let me change the color. So we will put the value this over to this d, and then we can find the value of t. So if we calculate the value of t, we will get 0.40 inch for thickness, for one thickness. Okay, so that's how we solve this math.